Hello everyone. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you had a great weekend. It is Tuesday, the 6th of October of 2020, and I will be doing your daily divine spread as well as doing the astrology at the end of the reading. For those of you that are interested, I'm going to do it a little bit differently today. I want to thank you all for being here. Happy birthday, if it is your birthday today, dear Libra. 6th of October. And we know that this month is going to be quite challenging. There's a lot going on in the astrology. If you're interested, as I said, stay until the end of the reading where I will be showing you what's going on in the astrology. I want to thank you for your patience as I wasn't able to be here yesterday. I usually do a reading on Monday. Well, I suppose the effort put forth is as much as what we can do now. The outcome is a totally different story. It's not up to us, it's up to Kronos, to Saturn. It's all about timing. Very interesting, the astrology. Stick around. Let's look at your divine spread, everyone. Before I just take the Karma Dharma position, I want to bring to your attention the Mars retrograde for all signs that I've done. It's in the link is in the description box below. Thank you all for your wishes. The fact that we got to 100,000 subscribers is a great achievement. I received a lot of emails, a lot of messages. Thank you so much for your support, and very much appreciated. I am going to do something about that, do some sort of a free giveaway. Let's see what the message is for today. I will be back with the details. So we've got strength, and strength is a card of patience. It is a time of we need to be patient. Leo is fire. It wants to take charge. It is the kingdom. Remember, it's kingship. It's the boss. It is ruled by the sun, which is the king. Leo is also creation. Whatever we're trying to summon up the courage to do, or have the trust in the other party, the other situation, whatever it is that we're trying to manifest. Remember that Leo is generosity, but here it does say that we need to trust that the higher power, our higher self, is the one in charge, okay? And it's asking for patience, perseverance, and a strength at this time. Remember that the sun is clarity, it's healing, it's children, it's risk-taking, it's love, okay? Coming from the heart. Some of you may be dealing with a Leo, or you may have strong Leo in your chart. Now what's interesting is, and I will show you in the charts after the tarot reading, is that there is something very important to do with health. It's an asteroid that is transiting through the house of Leo. So I will go into the details. If you're interested, stick around. There is a lot going on, so it's very, very interesting in what's going on in our personal lives and in the collective. So please, Spirit, what is going on now, the 6th of October, whenever you receive this message? This is the daily divine spread. It's my actual divine spread that I'm doing today. So at the foundation, we have the Ace of Rods, which looks like I get the notion that someone, whatever seed has been planted, will be successful. This is showing up as someone celebrating, and, you know, this is a card of victory I read at this point here. What is hidden? We've got the Justice, which is Libra, and we are in the time of Libra right now. The scales, if they have been imbalanced, they should be coming into balance and harmony. Remember that the sun is transiting through Leo. It's a time of having those conversations. It's a time of relationships being worked out, trying to come into balance and harmony. It could be a time of legalities. We know that it's a very karmic card. It's an 11. 11 is like walking through a brand new doorway. It's a new path, okay? And as I can see here, yes, the scales have been imbalanced. There has been an injustice. This is in the hidden position. Justice could be coming through. Let's see what else we've got. In the recent past, we've got the Emperor. There's that Saturnian energy. Now, the Emperor is Aries. Remember that Mars is retrograding in Aries. It is Aries, Taurus for me, or this is concerning the Emperor. And this could be a world leader. This could be the Emperor in your life. Who is that person that is teaching you the lessons? Who is that person that is not unlocking the door for you? Who is that person that you're knocking on their door and they can't hear you? Who is this person that is challenging you and asking you to be humbled, to be more compassionate, to give more love? Because remember that the Emperor is all about fire. He's very fiery. He can be quite aggressive, but this can also be government agencies, the law, the army, whatever that is. The Emperor, remember, he's got an empire which he needs to take care of. So he cannot, he doesn't have the time to look at your little story, your little problem, whoever this is that you're trying to reach or trying to get them on your side. In the now position, we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is the Virgo energy. Now, Venus has moved into Virgo. Venus is not happy in Virgo. This does show someone that has got the potential to have everything in their life, but there's one thing that's missing. Could be that divine relationship, because this is the single person. Could be that 10th pentacle, which means I get secure. I bring security to my family. Okay, 10 of Pentacles can be a marriage. It can mean a business, a family business. Remember that Virgo energy is all about looking at the details, providing a service. It's also got to do with health, and there are a lot of things in the world going on in relation to health. On your mind, we've got the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands are quick messages coming through, quick love messages, flight travel, anything that's been blocking you, because this could be an energy of block, something being blocked because of an injustice, because of timing. The wands are, this is what you're thinking of, okay? This is what's on your mind, and this is your highest achievement, your goal. What is the action and advice? And we've got the Three of Cups, which is very positive, obviously a celebration. Spirit is saying that don't worry, you will be celebrating this. You'll be, in hindsight, you're going to be looking at the lessons that were learned, or the pressure that you had to learn to live with, or to undertake, or to learn through before you can get to the celebration. Three of Cups can also speak of whatever has been blocking you. If this is a block where a relationship is concerned, this could mean gossip, this could mean friendships, siblings, these could be siblings. Something had to give here, okay? Something had to drop out. Remember that there was an imbalance, and this is, Libra is all about two. We've got two sides. We've got the scales. So whatever has been against, what you've been against, remember that at this time with Mars retrograde, it's not a time of pushing through. It's a time of being patient, redirecting your energy, doing the work inwards. So very positive. On a positive note, this is saying that at some point, and the news is coming through, it's good news. Okay, let's see. For most of you, the outcome is the Seven of Cups. Wow. Seven of Cups can mean choices, having lots of choices. The door opens to, you've got lots of options. This is like you being in front of a shop where there's many beautiful things that you're wanting to pick up or to purchase or whatever. that means for you. You've got lots of choices, but some of you could still be in a place of confusion, because this is the Neptunian energy, and Neptune is transiting through Pisces, where it's very strong. Okay, so this could be confusion, illusion, and also we've got 10 cups here. 10 cups means that there is some sort of an imbalance here. We've got a 3 and a 7. So the scale is tipping towards, I'm still confused, or I've got so many choices, I don't know what's going to get me to a celebration. How can I have a reconnection? Remember, we're having Mercury retrograding very soon. So Mars retrograding, Mercury retrograding. This is all about people, situations in the past coming back for fixing. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know in the divine position. Wow, Pisces. Oh my goodness. Now, Pisces is unconditional love, but this is also, you've been waiting. You've been sacrificing a lot. You've been trying to end a karmic cycle. When is this going to happen? You ask me, you ask Spirit. When is this going to happen? When, as you can see, the halo in this deck, in the Morgan-Greer, it's not here, which means that you have not received the divine message yet. Okay, you have not seen what has been hidden, what has been confusing for you. Some of you cannot see the end of this cycle. You can't see it. Remember, Pisces is a house of hidden things. It's the house of escapism. Please, with these cards here, it's saying do not do anything silly as to try to escape a difficult situation through substances, okay? Through any means of, I cannot handle it anymore. I have no more patience. I have no more strength. Well, strength is saying that you do. You do as long as you trust in the higher power, the higher messages, and your higher self. What's at the bottom of the deck? And we've got another 9. Why did I say another 9? We've got the 9 of Pentacles here, okay? So 9 of Swords is thinking the worst, believing the worst. This is having trouble sleeping. Remember, some of you may be having dreams that are trying to, a message is trying to come through. This could be even more confusing. What's beneath that? And we've got the 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands, and here we've got 2 people holding a wand each. Remember that the Ace of Wands is at the foundation. This is the seed that's been planted in the past. Now, some of you may be dealing with a foreigner, okay, as I do see a meeting that is going to happen. For some of you, a meeting of the minds, a meeting through social media, a meeting through a different dimension, a higher dimension could be taking place here. You could be, some of you could be astral traveling. Remember that I do feel with the 7 of Cups, because the 7 of Cups is very Neptunian. It's the dream state. Some of you could be meeting through your dreams, having those conversations, but waking up and not remembering the dream or not remembering what the message was that the other person has shared with you. Now, this can mean also a physical meeting, obviously, but we're still at the 9 of Swords, which is one step before the ending. What's beneath that? And we've got the 2 of Cups. There we go. So for a lot of you, this is a soulmate connection, a romantic connection, okay, which has gone through a lot. We've got 2 2s here. It's gone through many, many lessons. And we've got the 9 of Wands here, another 9. 9 of Wands, so there may have been trust issues here. Maybe confusion, the communication has not been good. This may be, for some of you, a clandestine relationship. Pisces is that. Let's see what else we've got, everyone. Let's take some more cards. What is the message from Spirit? From the Spirit of the Animals Oracle. What is the message? Please, Spirit, what do we need to know? Okay. We have Swan and Grace. Okay. You who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. So especially with the Piscean energy, I would say that remember that the swan is beauty. It's very similar to the Two of Cups. As you can see here, there's two swans. So it's saying that it's a time of transformation. I do see it as that, a time of grace, and just there is a lot of water, so a lot of emotion. It's speaking about wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity. Remember that this is the Saturnian energy, which is saying that we need to have dignity in what we're trying to manifest and what we're working towards. Because the Emperor, remember, he's the number 4. He speaks of a firm foundation. He also speaks of a leader. So there is some sort of a transformation. Dignity has to be in this situation. Otherwise, the outcome will be, again, it's like forming karma. Okay, and we need to keep the spirit of beauty and elegance and try to glide through this. Go with the energy of Pisces, which means unconditional love, and we are all one. Aries is the individual. Remember that Mars is retrograding there. It's all about needing to plant that seed. But what Spirit is saying is that we need to plant that seed for all of us as a whole, not only for I, me, my. It's not a time for that individualism. It's a time of compassion and coming together as a whole. Let's see what's going on in love with the romance angels. What's going on? We have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So, especially looking at the astrology, there is a lot to do with messages coming through. Wow, we've got separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So maybe this could say that some of you had started to get to know each other until there was some sort of a separation. Either this is a love triangle, either this is the lockdown if you're dealing with someone that's at a distance. The separation may be a period of time, does not have to be for forever. Okay? Separation can also mean that those of you that are in a love triangle need to, because you may have started to get to know a soulmate connection, and therefore, obviously, there was no happiness in a committed partnership. So therefore, it's saying that there is separation for you. Remember that the Justice card is here, which can speak of separation and legalities. So it's all about timing here. Let's see what else we've got. And we've got, it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So there is a lot of fears. There are a lot of fears that for those of you that maybe, if someone has ghosted you, maybe you're thinking that this is a time of separation. You're worried that this is forever. Let's take more cards and see. But what's at the bottom of the deck? Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. And this, of course, is totally on point. This could be the one. And I feel as though I've read these cards in this order in a recent past reading. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay, so finances and career, as well as the world situation, have got a lot to do with the balancing out of this connection. Whether this is a love relationship, and I'm going to say it could be a soulmate connection, could be siblings, could be a sibling that you may be at odds with, and therefore you are in separation. But it's saying that it is safe for you to love. So what that is saying for me is take that risk. Remember, the Strength card speaks of trust. Take that risk and maybe instigate the communication, or the other person may be doing that for you. All right, so let's take a couple of the Lenormand and see what's going on. As we know that the Lenormand does paint a totally different picture. Okay, what's going on? We have the Star, so Aquarius is here. And this is a wish card, obviously. We've got the clouds, which, you know, after a wish fulfillment, could even have been a Tower moment. You've been going through the clouds, through separation, through darkness. With the sun coming through, as you can see, there are birds here, which is saying that the light is coming through. This could also mean communication coming through, which can bring healing. Remember that Leo is also the sun. And we've got the child here. And the child means newness. This is like a birth. Remember that Leo is also about children. It's birthing something new, creating something new, something that's gone through transformation. This is a 13. And 13 does add up to a 4. So it does speak of something long-term, something to do with home, your family, anything to do with also your heritage, okay, your family of origin. So we've got 22, 7, 13, and 4 is 7, 13 and 4 is 17, again, which is the star number. And 17 does add up to an 8, which is also Leo, but it's also the house of Scorpio. It is the Strength card, and we have the Divine Masculine, which is the boy next door, okay? This is the boy next door. I do see this person as they've got strong earth in their chart. This is someone that's very stable, very slow moving. He's not showing up as fiery, passionate. He looks like he's someone who is ready to make an offer. And we've got the key. Ready to make an offer. As you can see, he's holding a rose. But he's thinking very carefully about what he's planning for the future. So let's take some more cards and see what's going on. First of all, I want to have a look at why do we have this Nine of Swords as the general energy. I do feel it's got a lot to do with restrictions. As you can see, his hands are tied right here. And we've got the Lovers. So for some of you, this could be a choice between two different people. This is the energy of Gemini. Gemini does speaks of any communication, anything written, spoken, collaboration, doing business within a small group, siblings, neighbors, and Gemini is where the North Node is. So it's all about moving into what is fated. It's not easy to grow into the North Node. Remember, the North Node of the Moon is points in the chart which are fated. And right now, the connection between the North Node in Gemini and all that energy in Capricorn is in conjunction, which says something needs to be tweaked, worked out, communicated, looked at, okay? What's at the bottom of the deck? And we've got the Ace of Pentacles, so this is something long-term, another potential. This is a marriage, this is a new business, this is a gift from Spirit, anything to do with monetary, long-term security. I do see this, as you can see, we've got the card of marriage, and this is the mistletoe. Remember, you have to be careful who you kiss beneath a mistletoe. Maybe the kiss has been had already, the promise has been given already, and it could be all about timing. And we've got a World card, which means it's the ending of a karmic cycle. Venus is ready to be reborn. Some of you are at a distance to the person that you have been wanting to commit to connect to start a business with. Let's look at the Strength card. We've got the Page of Pentacles, so the page we know is a student. It's messages to do with something long-term. He holds that Ace of Pentacles, right? And we've got the Devil. There is the block, everyone. This is the Saturnian energies. It's all about timing. It's all about karma, limitations, restrictions, but also building, having the strength to build on something long-term. Let's look at that Ace of Wands. What's that about? And we have the Page of Swords, another page. Page of Swords is all about communication, speaking truthfully, I feel here. And this could also mean, remember that the Page of Swords can be the spy. It's also, again, another student. Whatever you've been called to study, if this is a business, anything that you've been wanting to create, if this is a business, some of you may have started to do that in the distant past, so started to study a situation. This could also be someone that is spying, looking for the details. Now, I'm not reading reversal, so this may be lack of communication. I do see a lot of, we've got fire and air here, so whatever communication, whatever this communication is about in the distant past, I do see that this may have been some sort of an explosive communication because of lack of truth, a lot of passion, okay, a lot of passion to seek the truth. There may have been any sort of lies, deception, or details missed. So therefore, this may have stunted the growth or the beginning of this creation. So maybe something has started in the distant past, but for whatever reason, whatever karmic reason, there was an injustice. Let's look at that Justice card. And we've got the Seven of Wands, so the chips were down, I see, with this card. So there were lots of issues, lots of things to work on, and lots of things against manifesting, as this injustice has brought a test. Remember that the Seven of Wands comes after the Six, which the Six of Wands can be an egocentrical situation. So I do feel it's got a lot to do with being humbled, being taught the lessons. Remember the Strength card, learning to work together with your inner beast, learning to be patient, to trust. Let's take another card on that. And we've got the Three of Swords. There we go. So there was an external factor. There was an injustice which brought a disappointment. Let's look at that Emperor. A three-way situation, three people involved here. An injustice. Someone's been heartbroken and they've had an uphill battle that they've been dealing with. This could also be someone trying to stop this injustice, or someone closing the door because of a disappointment, heartbreak, having learnt about an injustice, okay? And this could have to do with anything to do with family. Remember that someone is trying here to not move into legalities. They're trying to bring in the balance outside of the courtroom, if you get what I mean. If this is a family situation, they do not want to drag the family, okay, or the situation through legalities. Let's see what this Emperor is. And we've got the Chariot, which is Cancer, and I was just talking about family. This could also be a father that's in a difficult situation because they're trying, who can they disappoint, who can they make happy? Can they make everyone happy? That's a bit of a challenge, a very big challenge. Now, the Emperor could also be moving taking charge at this time and moving towards a victorious outcome. Remember that the Chariot is also a physical move. It is Cancer, which Cancer is the home. Let's take another card on this, Emperor. And we've got the Three of Wands. So looks like this Emperor is turning his or her back. Doesn't have to be a divine masculine. Turning their back on a situation and taking, remember that the Three of Wands is someone hoping to expand and make something grow. Whether this is a business, whether this is a connection. Remember that the Three of Wands comes after the Two. So the decision has been made, okay, either to leave an imbalance, leave a family of, could also be a family that this Emperor has already built of his own, because the Emperor is many times a father, okay. He's moving towards his desires. He's ready to take action. Remember that sevens are also spirit. And I do feel that even if he is overcoming the obstacles where a family, maybe the family of heritage, is concerned, and this could also be for some of you, this could be a father maybe that may have passed on, because this could also mean that's a family situation is looking at issues of karma. So something has not been in injustice. Something has not been given out equally. So yes, this could be the opening of a will. This could be an inheritance, whatever that is. Okay, and I do see the Chariot as a very, very positive card here. Let's take that Nine of Pentacles, and we've got the Ten of Swords. So yes, this could be someone that's leaving a marriage. This Emperor could be leaving a marriage. Ten of Swords is the darkest before the dawn. We've got the Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords. So this person, whoever is here in the Nine of Pentacles, this person had to stand up and fight for themselves, be the leader of their own life, okay, as they've felt as though they needed to stand strong. Ten of Swords is a lot of swords to carry on someone's back. Let's take another card. And we've got the Hierophant. So Taurus. This is Taurian energy. Leaving a marriage, leaving a family, breaking the mold, breaking traditions, doing things in a very radical way. As remember that the Ten of Swords turns into the Ace. This is just like that snake peeling, taking off those layers. Taking off those layers because a transformation needs to happen. Gracefully though. Someone is trying gracefully to do this, not suddenly. Why? Because the Hierophant is Taurus. It's very slow moving. But I'm going to say, because Uranus is moving through Taurus, this could be sudden jolts, changes, where things don't work out exactly as planned. Sudden shocking revelations, I'm going to say. And we've got the Six of Swords here, which means leaving troubles behind and moving on. This could be sudden messages that are coming through, indications of good news coming through. It can be quite shocking as you feel that this is an ending. What do I do now? What do I do now? Someone has got choices. We've got the Two Keys here. Remember that fives bring change. Let's take another card on that. And we've got the Ace of Cups. So quickly moving to a brand new beginning, something that's going to give you either you're bringing in self-love for yourself, or this is the beginning of a new chapter for some of you. Others of you, you are leaving your commitments. You've been working really hard. There's been an injustice. It looks like with the Chariot here, the Emperor and the Three of Wands, it does say that it's now practically time to move on. The indications are coming through. We've got another Three of Cups here. Three in the fourth cup. Remember that 4 cups mean that it wasn't the right time to accept that cup, that offer. Someone could not accept it because of family, business, maybe even timing. Let's take that Three of Cups. And we've got another 10. So the ending of that burden, remember, 10 of Wands is a heavy burden, but it's getting to the end. This could be talking about the time of October. Okay, remember that this is the Ace that has started in the deep past. This is the seed that has been planted. What is this Seven of Cups? 2 cards. And we have the Nine of Wands and the Temperance. So some of you are just feeling as though you're not able to breathe. I do feel that there is a sense of suffocation. I'm going to suffocate. I can't breathe, says the Nine of Wands. I have been so patient. This is like you've gotten to the end of the burden and then it's one step back because of karma, because of divine timing. Do not forget that this is a card of patience. Archangel Michael is saying it's time. It's time to alchemize and bring in the love, bring in the healing. Now, some of you could be at the 10 of Wands and the other person is at the 9. Remember, 10 and 9 equal 19. That is, again, the Sun. Spirit is saying you're a step before your wish fulfillment. You're a step before something that you've been working towards in 2020, I'm going to say. For some of you, it could be even way longer, going back to the past. Remember that the devil is Saturnian and it's all about timing. It's very slow. But you know that the Saturn does give the rewards after the integrity, the dignity, and the hard work asked for. Let's look at the Hanging Man. We have the Knight of Cups. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces mainly. But we've got Cancer here as well, very important. Let's take another card. And we've got the Five of Pentacles. Both people are feeling at a loss here. Remember that fives always speak of change. But these two people they need to change their perspective and in which way they're looking at things. Now, this is financial hardship, an imbalance there, but there is help. There is help as long as the trajectory, the understanding changes here. Let's take another card, and we've got the Two of Cups here. So both people, this is like a mirroring effect, and I do see the Swan as that as well. So what you're going through, the other person is also being challenged with. Let's take, what is this Page of Pentacles in the Karma Dharma position? And we've got the Hermit, so someone has been studying a situation. Another 9, Virgo is very slow moving, it's Earth. Now whatever is going on interesting, we've got Capricorn, we've got Virgo, and we've got Taurus. 3 Earth signs, which mean something is very slow moving. Something is very practical. It's based in reality. It's going to happen slowly. Now, the Hermit, Virgo, which can mean looking at the details, seeing the light finally. Another 9, remember. And also, Virgo is also health. So a lot of us may have had challenges where our health is concerned. Virgo is the house of health. Okay, this is saying that we need to get rid of bad behaviors. Even Taurus, the house of Taurus, which is a money house, but it's also the physical body. Okay, and remember that the devil means limitations. It means vices. Don't do things that will challenge your health. Let's take the devil. And we've got the Ten of Pentacles, everyone. Ten of Pentacles is beautiful. It is another 10. So we've got a lot of 10s, and at the bottom of the deck we've got the Four of Wands. Remember that we had the Ace of Pentacles and we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So this is something long term, okay? And I do see in this card, as you can see, these two people are hiding behind an X. Now this X can mean something overrated. Remember that the devil can also mean a very strong sexual connection. This can say that the door was closed. This can say that this was something very hidden. Remember that the devil can also mean obsession. So obsession, which is saying, for those of you that are obsessing, the door will be closed. It's not about obsession. It's about doing the work. So try and change the way you're seeing things. Okay, if you are dealing with someone that is going through their shadow phase, we've got Pisces here. Pisces, which can be unconditional love. If you could possibly help them, then please do so. If not, it could mean that this is all about timing and they will find their own way. As remember, the Pisces card is all about it's time to surrender. Everyone has got to learn their own lessons. They have their own journey that they're on. So this connection here, if this is a soulmate connection, yes, it's taken forever. The Knight of Cups is here. Remember, the Knight of Cups changes his mind. And what's interesting again here is that we do have the Three of Cups. So this does say that we do get to a balance as long as whatever this karmic situation is, whatever this burden is here with the Three of Cups, whatever this is, that the work needs to be done for us to get to that Three of Cups, to get to a point of celebrating, to a point of rebirth. Remember that the child is a 13. And 13 is Scorpio. Now Mercury is retrograding in Scorpio. So there will be information that is hidden that will be coming through. What I do see here with this Four of Wands, wow, is usually we've got two people celebrating here. This seemed like there was an empty victory. We've got a card of ego and a card of empty victory, but it's also getting successful, finishing up with that burden. These are 10 wands. Someone may be closing the door on a past, unfulfilled marriage because of ego, egocentricity, or balancing out their life and committing to something that is much more balanced for them, okay? We've also got the Nine of Cups beneath that. And the Ace of Pentacles, wow, okay? So let's take a card from the angels, gods, and goddesses. So thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Archangel Lophiel. We have Angel of Relaxation. Let go of desired outcomes and you will get what you want. So there is the Pisces energy again. Remember with the Hanging Man. Let go and just let it come to you. You who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. It is asking for help. That's all you need to do. Ask for what you want and what you desire to manifest and just let it go. Send your wishes out to Spirit, and that's all I can give you in relation to the messages from Spirit. Let's look at the handwritten cards and see what's going on there. And we do have an Emperor here, and we've got a Knight of Cups. So those of you that are dealing with two different people, it could be, for those of you that have got a choice between two people, remember that we've got the Lovers card here. You may be dealing with someone that was quite Saturnian, and you may also be dealing with someone that is much more younger at heart. We've got the Leo card here. Remember, that's the child that wants to play. Wow, I'm sorry for not trusting you, but I've been hurt before. So that's a 7. So there have been trust issues. Let's take another card. I want you with me. I want you to be mine. I can't live without you. And that is a 4. So we've got an 11 here. 11 is justice. Remember that this is very similar, very similar to the 4 of Wands. What I want to do is I want to take a couple more cards, but I want to use a different deck. I want to have a look at the Lovers with that 9 of Swords. Because remember that the Lovers is a head over heart decision. Someone is using their head way too much and not their heart. And I'm also going to look at the 3 of Swords here in the hidden position. Let's have a look at the Lovers. What's that about, please, Spirit? And we've got the Hermit. So someone is still searching, soul searching, looking for the answers. Strong Virgo energy. Let's take another one. And we've got the King of Swords here. So we do have the Aquarian energy. This is either someone coming out of their cave, speaking their truth, or someone that has been spying or looking for the details. They come across something where they need to sever ties with. Okay, maybe that's the decision. Remember that the King of Swords holds that 10th sword. We've got the 10 of Swords here and the 9 of Swords here, and the 10th sword is held by the King of Swords. Let's take this 3 of Swords, please, Spirit, which is sitting right on the Justice card and the 7 of Wands. And we've got Justice here. Wow. Wow. That's all Spirit wants to tell us for that. I want to have a look at the 10 of Wands in the action and advice, and the 3 of Cups. And we have the 4 of Cups, and I mentioned that before. So this offer is coming back around, you people. As you can see, he's looking straight at that Ace of Cups. He's looking straight at that. That is beautiful. What's at the bottom of this deck? And we've got the 2 of Wands. So the sun comes through. Remember, the door is open. There's the World card, everyone. Again, the World card has shown up twice. So I will leave you with these messages. I think that I have covered all my tracks here. I do hope that it resonated for you. If it did, please leave me a like. If you're not subscribed, please do so. And for those of you that are interested in the astrology, I will be showing you the charts now, so stick around. All right, much love, much light.